The purpose of this video is to teach you some more basics of web design, including relative linking, how to create collections of images. We are going to talk about some printing capabilities and also about making some mobile web design. I have my folder that contains all of the HTML documents that I've been creating throughout the semester, and what I want to show you how to do is how to link one file to another file that is contained in separate folders. Okay, so I'm going to create a folder here, and I'm going to call this subfolder just so you can see the name of it. And inside of here, I am going to create a new HTML document. So I'm going to call it index.html. Okay, so what happens is inside of every folder that I create, I want to have index.html because that is my default document. Otherwise, people would have to list each individual page that they want to see inside of folders. Okay, so this document is just going to be a basic web page document. It's not going to be anything special. I'm not going to do any special formatting or anything. The purpose is just simply to show you how you can go from one page to another. So my document, I just pasted in the contents of my basic template, and I have renamed this title as subfolder document, and I've given it a header of subfolder document. This is just my standard basic page layout. So what I want to do is I want to make it where when I'm in this document where I can get up to the home page. Okay, so if I drag this into Internet Explorer, I'll see that it's my subfolder document. In my nav area, I want to make it where I can get up to index.html. Okay, so before what we were doing is we do something like ahref equals and then the location. Now I want to go to index.html up in the root of my folder. Okay, so if I were to do something like this, and what you'll notice is that if I go up to my folder here, I do have index.html. That's where I'm trying to get to. I want to go to index.html up in the root of my website. I am going to refresh my page. Okay, now I have a link here that says go to the root document. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and you notice the problem is that I'm not going anywhere, and the reason for it is my link says go to index.html. Now this is a relative link. I don't ever want to say something like go to http:// and then my domain name and so forth, because if I move things around it will start breaking links. So instead what I want to do is I somehow want this to be a relative link, but I need it to go up one folder. And to do that, what I'm going to do is put at the beginning of this 2 dots and then a /. And if you notice when you go into FileZilla, you have 2 dots that exist at the top of every folder that you go into. Those 2 dots are the representation for the parent folder. Okay, so I'm going to save this and refresh over here. And now what happens is when I click on this, notice the link at the bottom now goes to Documents, CIT 155, and then index.html. So now if I click Go to Root Document, now it goes back to here. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to fix my home document so that I can get to that subfolder. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify the root folder's index.html. And now this gets a little bit confusing because when I look in Notepad++, I now have 2 index.html documents. But if you notice up here in the title bar, it actually shows you where they are located. So this is the subfolder one. This is the standard one. Okay, so I'm going to make a new line item, and the link is going to say ahref equals, okay, and I want to go to index.html that's inside of my subfolder. Okay, so I want to go to the subfolder document, close my A tag, close my LI tag. Alright, but if I just click this, this is going to take me right back to this same document because it's telling it, hey, go to index.html. So to go to a folder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type the actual folder name and then a /. So it's telling it, relative to where I am right now, switch to the subfolder folder and then look at index.html. So if I come over here and refresh, I have subfolder document. If I hover over it, you will see that it's going to go to CIT 155 /subfolder /index.html. And now I can go back and forth between these two documents.